the most dangerous sport in terms of like I always call it high level problem solving with dire physical consequences.
Yeah, it's just brutal.
That's what fighting is.
You know, I never forget. So there was a fighter named James Toney.
Oh yeah, I love
And
James Toney.
He
Lights
fought
out.
as a very light fighter, and he ended up as a heavyweight. I mean, this guy went through everything. He was almost like a lightweight.
He went from middleweight all the way up to heavyweight. Yeah,
and
Peter Vander Holyfield is a heavyweight.
And he was a real fighter.
Oh yeah.
So James Toney, and I think it was St. George.
George St. Pierre.
St. Pierre. I think it was him. Who did he fight? James Toney.
No, James Toney didn't fight George St. Pierre.
He fought a UFC fighter.
Yeah, Randy Couture fought James Toney.
Was it?
But
Randy
that was like
Couture,
an easy
maybe?
fight. That was a very easy fight. Randy Couture just took him down and
it
strangled
was the
him.
most, and he's half the size, and he just. Once he got to the ankles, in fact, the announcer said, "It's over."
Yeah,
and he put him to
picked him,
sleep.
took him down, mounted him, strangled him. It was
and
pretty
James,
quick.
he was, but he was talking big because he was much bigger. He was a pretty big guy.
James just wanted to make some money. In that
You think
fight.
so?
Yeah.
But I never forgot it.
I don't think he knew what he was doing.
over very quickly, and he was lying, sleeping on the mat, and he was talking. You know, he was doing the Muhammad Ali stuff, but it didn't work out. But I remember
he sold the fight.
Yeah, that was Couture probably.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was Couture. George never fought a boxer in an MMA fight. If he did, he would kill them.
Was he one of the greatest?
Yes, unquestionably. That's the argument. There's like a handful of guys you can make the argument is the greatest of all time. People forget about Anderson Silva. In his prime, he was unstoppable. But that's
Anderson
the thing is,
Silva.
and then there's Fedor Emelianenko who fought in Pride. In his prime, he was unstoppable. There's this.
And you have a couple now that are pretty good.
Oh, we've got so many now. Alex Pereira.
Correct.
There's an argument that he's the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world right now.
He's looking very good, yeah.
It's unbelievable. But it's like fighters can only compete at that level for so many years. And so, in my opinion, you have to judge them at their very peak. You can't judge them when they're hanging on and still fighting. You can't judge them when they're coming up. You got to judge them in that championship peak. In that championship peak, there's a handful of guys that you would consider at the very top.